So Ethos Health, we're in the business of health, safety and optimising human performance. We merged from two other businesses which both commenced in '98. So Clodon Food, a smaller dietetic practice which Jane, my partner, and I commenced back then. And we kept running into another organisation, Physio at Work, doing a lot of work in workplaces with a common purpose. In 2009 we formed an alliance with a continued common purpose, and that is, as our wall says here, we inspire, create and deliver solutions to improve the health and safety and performance of people and organisations. It's been a journey, it's the only way I can define it, in that we organically grew to approximately 5 staff. Physio at Work had, I think at the time 10 when we merged. That grew to 65 people. We were in amongst the mining boom, things were exponentially growing, and then at the end of 2012 the mining crash, of course, which really impacted upon our business. And we've really had to consolidate, and that was a challenging period for our organisation where today 22 people. So yeah, we've very much had to restructure, rethink how we do business throughout that period, diversify and look at other and new opportunities. So for people starting out, I'd say establish just a clear message and purpose of what you're out to achieve. Underpin that with a clear method, and then tell people. So business is all about relationships. So get out there, communicate. Don't be afraid to drop people a line. I think particularly in Newcastle, you can drop someone a line that might be publicly recognisable, and I'd almost guarantee they'll respond and say, yeah, I'd be happy to catch up and have a coffee. I think be prepared to work hard. Nothing comes easy. If you're comfortable, it's probably an indication that you can challenge yourself a little bit harder and get a little bit more uncomfortable, because the rewards will come back exponentially. Be prepared to fail a few times. Even if you think there's some risk, take the risk. If you fall off the ladder, to use a cliche, climb back up it. Do it quickly. Yeah, I think advisors or mentors are particularly important in business, and particularly when you're starting out, but I think you can never stop learning in a process, even if you've been in business for 20 years. Having that person challenging you, keeping you accountable is always going to keep you in the right track in business. Where do I see Newcastle heading in the next 20 years? It's a pretty exciting place to live at the moment. I mean, you can just look around, and our practice is in the West End. It's always been in the West End. It's been here for 20 years. So we've seen this change, and we've got high rises coming up around us. But I think probably the most exciting thing from our business perspective is we're in a university city, which is just going to drive a whole range of innovation. You combine that with, we're a port city as well, and we're only ever going to see increasing trade. I see the combination of innovation, trade, and all that activity coming together. It's going to be a really exciting prospect, not only for our business, but the opportunities for Newcastle more broadly.